Purple, greetings, Purple. How are you today? It's looking. Oh, thank you, Purple. I appreciate it. We're gonna try and finish this baby up. At least the interior. You can switch for preference, but yeah, this ball. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, I've been using this primarily for the silver parts. True Metal, AK Interactive. And it's different. Here, I'll read it to you guys. Colored wax, specifically designed for modeling. It can be applied with brush and polish it to an ultra-realistic finish. With True Metal, you can reproduce all kinds of metal finishes in steel, copper, gold, aluminum, and etc. So they do have other kinds of this product, other kinds of colors. And okay, here's an example of polished, where I went in and polished the silver. I literally took like a microfiber cloth and just started to like rub it like this. Just one of these microfiber cloths and just rubbed it. And this is the result you get, which is really, really neat, I think. Very, very interesting. And this is an example of where I did not polish it. And I actually went in and applied some ink. This Higgins ink, and it's actually kind of interesting how the ink reacted to this wax paint, because it's like when you wax your car, right? You've got this protective layer that will cause water and rain to beat up on the surface of your car, right? It becomes like water repellent, right? And I was kind of feeling like there was a bit of that water repellent kind of reaction when I was applying ink on top of this surface, which is very unusual for me. Again, I'm experimenting with this stuff for the first time. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, right? But I kind of just started to kind of, instead of applying it and just letting it rest, I would kind of like push it around and kind of smush it around and possibly even reactivate the underlaying layer of the wax paint and kind of actually make it blend and mix in, if you know what I mean, with the ink. And that's how we've got this. And then I went back with the ink, with the True Metal, and kind of brought it back up to a shiny surface. It was interesting. And then the gold as well. We've got gold and bronze, and the gold itself is also a new kind of paint that I've been using called liquid gold. Chicken, that thing looks beautiful. Thank you so much, Chicken. You know, we're working on it. We're working on it. I'm pretty happy with what we've done thus far. Eddie, I may have to pick your mind later. I'm painting One Piece minis for a commission. Oh yeah. I remember you mentioned that. That's cool. No problem. If you wanna ask me here or possibly on Discord. Wow, took me a while to think of what I wanted to say. Discord? Yes. Okay. So yeah, there's still a lot more details that I'm picking out. If you can see, there's like there's some wires that I'm picking out with red and green. So let's just continue that, picking out the wires. Most of it is done on this side, and now we got to do this side. So let's do that here at the start of our stream today. And once again, hello everyone. Hello Eddie, hello Chicken, hello Death, hello Purple, everyone. How y'all doing? Nice to see you here. Thanks for coming by. Let's put these things off to the side where they'll be kind of safe, and we'll continue. The goal is to finish up the interior today. I would like to have that all kind of settled up, and then we can move on to everything else. We can move on to the interior, blah blah blah. Let's get some of my beverage today. We are getting dangerously close to Christmas. Pretty wild. Oh, by the way, it is snowing like crazy here. Here in Ontario, it's coming down real hard. This is probably the most significant snowfall for this winter. And yeah, I mean, it's bad enough that it's significant enough that some stores have closed, including Panda Hobby. They've got 2 locations in the GTA region, one in the GTA and one in Mississauga, and both of which are closed for the day just because of the weather. It's so bad. And yeah, here in my local area, the same thing. Oh, yeah, I'll lower down the music, Chicken. Thanks for mentioning it. I actually forgot to do that. I like to lower the music when I start streaming. I forgot to do that. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Nope, no problem at all. Painting those wires. Very fun. We're just gonna go over and look at all the areas that have wires, and we're gonna hit those up. Might have to take off my glasses. I like to wear my glasses while I'm streaming so I can actually read the chat, but I might not be able to do that because I'm kind of doing fine detail work, and it helps to take off my glasses for that. So yeah, I did settle upon what I want to do for the exterior of my ball. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do, but I just decided to start painting the inside as I'm doing right now. That was like last week. I was like, well, let's just start painting the inside, and then it'll come to me. And yeah, it was just like the other day I finally kind of settled upon something. I did have this one idea, and I thought it was pretty decent, like closer to the start of when I got to working on this. I had this one idea. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be good. But the more I thought about it, and the more I did some research, I was like, no, it's not gonna work, unfortunately. I was thinking about making like a Canadian themed ball, and like not only that, just like a Tim Hortons themed ball. Some of you might know about Tim Hortons, and over at Tim Hortons they've got this thing called Timbits, which are basically like little balls, little donut balls, little spherical fried dough balls. I was like, perfect, I can call it a Timbit. I can make it like, Tim Hortons themed. And then I was thinking, oh, we could do like a retro color scheme of the old. Is that a grocery store chain? It is not. It's actually a what do you want? It's like a donut joint. It's in Canada. They have a few locations in the States, but yeah, it's like a donut place. Get your coffee, get your donuts. It's a Canadian icon. But yeah, I was looking up Tim Horton color schemes, and I just didn't really like it. It didn't really jive with me. It's a lot of brown, a lot of beige, and it didn't really excite me, so. So we had to pivot. We had to swerve into another direction. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. There's a lot of great detail on the interior of this ball, and in some ways, I would love to really, really make all these details shine. But I, I think if you really wanted to take your time with the interior here, and really, really make it look good, you kind of need to plan ahead. And I didn't really plan that far ahead in terms of like the layering and the sequencing of the paints, you know, to make like my life a little easier. For example, if you look, I'm painting these two green like wires here, and on either side of them there's these tubes, and I think that those tubes would look really, really good painted white, but it's just not really it's not really doable right now without getting really annoyed and having to fix mistakes and stuff. I mean, it's definitely doable, but I don't want to do it, basically, is what I'm getting at. Okay. Yeah, I think it looked good white, and just like the overall impression of this interior, I want it to be silver. I want to Your ball has so much detail. Vanilla, thank you. Yes. Yes. I'm definitely taking my time. A lot of this gets covered up, by the way, which is pretty hilarious that I'm taking this much time. How are you today, by the way, Vanilla? Yeah. But you can sort of expose this interior ball detail if you so desire. This is the kind of thing where it makes me happy. I really like all these details. You know, when you're working on the high grade kits, when you're working on entry grade kits, they really don't have this degree of detail. I say that as someone this is the only time I've built a master grade model, but I really enjoy this, and yeah, I mean, this is one of the reasons that I feel like I could see more master grade models in my future, because I really, really enjoy just picking out all these details and stuff. Pass, next question. Okay, roger that. No problem. It is Gunpla Sisters. How's it going, Gunpla Sisters? Or Smiley, I should say. Hello, Smiley. Taking a wild guess. Wild stab in the dark. How you doing today? Nice to see you here. I'm gonna do a little bit of shout outs in a minute. Just give me a second, folks. I'm focusing right now. Vanilla, you want to see snow? Want to be cozy? There's a lot of frickin' snow. Here, let me take a picture of snow. I'll send it later. I'm going to take a picture of snow right now while there's still sun. Let me check my hands. Keeping cozy in the snow. Ipo, I am. I mean, it's a lot. Oh my gosh, it's coming down pretty hard. Let me take a picture here. It's the thing that sucks is that it just gets so dark. One thing is that right across from me is a big field. There's like just this huge field and then a tree line. So it's kind of nice. It kind of makes for a nice photo. Chicken, you can always do a diorama with it being worked on. Yeah, I think that if I'm not mistaken, I think Purple might be doing something along those lines. They kind of provide you with the means to do that, like almost right out of the kit, which is really neat. Because they give you this like sort of docking bay thing, and like a couple of workers, maintenance crew guys. So yeah, they kind of give you the means to do that. It's pretty neat. What am I doing, Purple? Oh, I actually don't know what you're doing. I kind of thought you were going to do something where you were going to like have like guys working on it, like on a, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Is that what you're doing? Under repair ball. Oh, that's the plan. Yeah. Under repair ball. There you go. Smiley, I was slipping all over the road last night. Oh shit, I think you're further north, though you must have gotten more. Yeah, we're kind of like more east than anything else. Just like draw a straight line from Toronto to like to Ottawa, and we're kind of just on that path east. We may have gotten more. I don't know. Seems like Toronto got a lot. Yeah, got a lot of frickin' snow. No bueno. Hold on a second, guys. This is the other thing I'm working on. I gotta finish this before Christmas, because otherwise it's just a stupid thing that I didn't finish on time. Purple, yeah, I have the extra builder parts kit. Oh, and a bunch of 100 people. That's gonna be really exciting. Smiley, Epo, did you shove a paintbrush up that poor ball? I mean, hey. We all have to suffer for our art, Smiley. This is the sacrifices that the ball had to make. For beauty, for art. So get it in there. Also, this paint that I'm using is like potential, like it can kind of flake off really, really easily. This all this silver is done with this stuff, and I find that it doesn't flake in the sense that like it's coming off like wholesale, but you can see little silver particles. Like every time I touch it with my finger, I feel like I can see little silver particles. So I'm very careful not to touch it until I can seal it, which is gonna be like, I don't know, in the spring. I have no idea when I'm actually going to be able to seal this frickin' thing. So pardon me, guys, while I kind of just focus at times, because I gotta paint all these little details. Eddie, I know the feeling. Oh boy, Eddie, oh boy. Just get it in there. It's for the art.
Easy operation.
Easy operation. Smiley, the middle parts look so pretty. Thank you. There's a number of them off to the side here, which I will have to address a little later. But yeah, I've been experimenting with this stuff, and it's pretty neat. It's actually fairly easy to use as well, Smiley. Like if you're ever really interested in painting something metallic, I would recommend this, but I'm a little hesitant because I want to seal it first. If I can seal it and everything looks good, I can easily recommend it. But right now, like I think it's good, but I just haven't tested everything I would like to test before I would like recommend it completely. Poor ball has been pegged. Gunpla sisters, how are your hands so steady? Very soothing to watch. Well, I have been doing this for a very long time, and I feel like I've developed a pretty steady hand over the years, despite my consumption of coffee and caffeine in general. I feel like I can maintain a steady hand. But thank you. One thing that helps, I'll say, is that if you can brace your hand, if you can see, like, yes, I have a paintbrush shoved up this this ball, shoving things into ball. Anyways, and then I'm kind of propping this. I'm kind of resting this on my table, and I'm even resting my other hand on it as well, and that kind of really helps stabilize. If you can see, do you know what I mean? Like you can really kind of stabilize yourself as you paint. So I think that helps. Bacon! What up, Bacon? How do? Am I flexing my skills? Listen. I mean, how else am I supposed to do this? Vanilla. This stream went not safe for work. I mean, yep, it is an 18 plus stream. Mecha, shove sticks into your balls to make them... Yep, roger that. There you go. There you go. There you go, Vanilla. Let's give you, how much time are we gonna give this one? Let's give you a $5 on that. I love this, and it's so stupid that you can even do this. Is this still safe? Or in the safe zones? I mean, Eddie would know. Eddie would know about pushing the limits. He streams visual novels. How you doing, Bacon? Nice to see you. Sorry to hop in and go straight into lurking. Out with the parents. Okay, no problem. No problemo. Enjoy your time. I dance on the line of almost banned. There you go. And he knows all about it. Okay, let's take a look. I think we've gotten all the wires. All the wires. Yeah, why not? I think that's okay. Eddie, I have accidentally, quote unquote, shown sexual content like 10 times at this point. Damn. Damn. I salute you. Was there anything that needed to be picked out in gold? Once again, I feel like there might be more parts, so let's kind of do that. And yeah, so we've got other gold little bitties. Oh yeah, let's do some shoutouts too. Got to do that. If you can see here, this is an example. Fuck. Let me put on my glasses here, so I can actually see my second screen. How does that happen accidentally? This is an example of polished. Actually, no, this isn't polished. Look how shiny this is, even though the paint is not polished. The fact that Ipo said little bitties, I'll never forget. I do tend to say that. I do tend to say little bitties. They've been evolving every step of the way in their gunpla journey, and it's been just a joy to watch them go through their projects and learn and hang out. And I learn things too, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't know shit. I don't know I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time. But it's always good to get a refresher on everything about the hobby, because the day that you think you know everything, that's the day that you lose. That's the day that you just die. So I like learning. Anyways, chicken's a homie. Hell yeah. One of these days.
Easy operation.
Easy operation, and it's Joe. Joe. Let's give a little shout out to Joe. Another Toronto man's. Another Canadian, another knucklehead. Please check out Joe R. Inferno. A massively creative individual who's just going from banger to banger, making just some beautiful stuff. Custom gunpla. It's a legit treat seeing what Joe comes up with. Every single time. Consume beverage. This one's for you. This one's for you. Chicken. It's monster. You guys ever try this? Java. It's a treat. It's a treat. It's a treat. Eshwood's not here right now, but we used to have this inside joke about that. It's a treat. Anyways. By the way, for those that don't know, if you look at the Energon cubes, there's the there's a little bit of a cosplay. Some of you may have seen it. You can activate some of the cosplay that we've got. Sloth play. Can't stand the taste of coffee, so I don't think I'd like that. Holiday sloth. Here we go, guys. Let's get that holiday sloth. I don't have a timer, but I mean, we can just have the holiday sloth for you know, till we get bored of it. Oh, whoa! What did I do? I redeemed it too. My mistake here. Here it is. Ba-dum-bum. There it is. I was like, is that how you activate it? There we go. Okay, back to Woik. Back to Woik. The drip. The drip. Looking fresh. It's the drip. I guess I should do like a New Year's one too, right? I should get a New Year's one out. Let's change the music here. That's a good one. Hmm. 2023 glasses. Let's do it. Let's get it. Hell yeah. Sloth play is a completely different thing. Uh-oh, not Sly. Oh my. Have I accidentally stumbled into a new world of delight and wonder? Is drip something the kids are saying now? I think so. I think them kids are saying drip. The drip. The drip. Oh, what's with those kids and their newfangled words? They were talking about drip. If it's dripping, call a plumber. Alright guys. So once again, if you look here, I have the gold. There's a bit of gold on this ribbed part. And it is kind of pale, as you can see. It's not too dissimilar to the silver, but we're going to do something right now that will kind of enhance the look of the gold. And it's basically, we're going to use this Reichland Flesh Shade. Back in my day, we used to say things were cool and neat. We used to say things were keen. What happened to that? I used to say Susie was looking really, really swell. Really swell. When I was a teenager, I kind of didn't really fall in line with a lot of the things that the cool kids were saying, dressing, wearing, and so I was never kind of like on brand, on trend. Wicked tubular. You know what's hilarious? Like, so you guys know Back to the Future, right? Of course. So the amount of time that has passed between the present day in Back to the Future 1 and the past of the 50s that they visit. Is it the 50s? Yeah, that's we've actually exceeded that amount of time between Back to the Future 1 and now. We've gone past that, which is fucking crazy, and it makes me feel really old. Because, I mean, like, Michael J. Fox, there's this whole thing about how he says things are heavy. He's like, heavy, man. He's like, heavy. And Doc Brown is like, why do you keep on saying things are heavy? Is there a problem with the gravitational pull of Earth? Oh, pare. Oh. Wait, pare. Oh, God. There's Eddie. Pare. Kumusta na? I need to acknowledge you. I will acknowledge Joe by tilting my head upwards and indicating with my lips. Indicating and pointing at things with my lips. It is the way of our people. It's the way of our culture. I'm a man of two worlds. I'm of Filipino heritage, but I was born in Canada, so those are my 2 points of reference. 30-minute meeting, right on. So here once again is the very same gold, and we've kind of brought out the depth a bit more of the gold simply by adding this kind of soft ink wash. And you could go in more. You definitely could go in more, but we're gonna kind of look at every single piece first with gold, and then we'll go back. Fetch. Coolio. Vanilla. Coolio. Who knows what the youth of the future might say. One day you'll think to yourself, God, that is so stupid, and I'll never say that. Because the worst is you never want to be caught in the how do you do fellow kids situation of saying shit that is just simply beyond your actual understanding. And it's just like, oh no. I just wanted to sound young. I just wanted to sound young and cool. Chicken, I'm old and I'm okay with it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So again, here's an example, guys, of so here's the gold. Here's the gold. And as you can see, it's kind of pale, right? It kind of lacks definition. But here's the same thing, but I've added the Citadel ink wash, and it just really brings out the detail nicely. So that's what we're doing now. You can see the difference. Vanilla, a few days ago, I met a person that was born in 2006. I didn't think that was possible. Yes, people are being born every day, so it is possible that you'll meet someone born like for every year that has existed, in a sense. But yeah, I was reading this thing, how like there was this lady who had to show her ID, and the guy that was checking it just immediately dismissed her once she pulled it out, because he was like, "Oh, I see that you weren't born in the 2000s, so it's fine." And that alone, I was like, Jesus. All like the people checking your ID, all they need to see is the 2000 part. And if you're like born in the 1900s, then you're done. That's fine. Or rather, the 20th century. I have a child born in 2009. Man, people aging, crazy. Time. It's amazing. We've got some folks here that have babbies. We might even have some folks here where the babbies have babbies. It's like, holy shit. Time. I have younger cousins, and I 100% suspect that they already think that I'm completely out of touch, and I just don't know shit about their world, and I might as well be a geezer. It's pretty wild, because that's exactly how I felt about like my other older cousins or uncles and aunts. It's like, you're just an old aunt, uncle. Never thought about that, Vanilla. I don't know how my younger cousins feel about me. I mean, maybe they're like, so cool. Vanilla's so cool. You know what? Okay, so my aunt keeps on saying that my younger cousins, look up to me. But I'm like, that's a lie. You're just saying that because like you're my aunt. But then sometimes I see that they are kind of like asking me questions or at the very least like respecting me in a way that I'm like, no, you guys don't look up to me. Please don't say you look up to me. Please don't actually ask me for advice. And they do. I'm like, don't do that. I can't give you advice. Don't be like me, kids. No. Look at our hobby, chicken. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. I like to paint. I paint little pieces of plastic. Purple, you met a person born in 2022? Shit. God damn. So cool. She has depression. I can't wait to be like her. Hey, it'll happen to you too, kids. Just you wait and see. So cool. I want to have depression too. I think that there's like gonna be a very interesting generation of young adults that are growing up right now, and they're going to have some unique problems exclusive kind of to them. And I don't know if our world presently as it is equipped to really help them. You know, even when you think about things like the pandemic, it was like you know, we're still kind of going through it, of course. I don't want to say that you know, it's all over, but we don't really have any kind of real knowledge about how that's going to affect the youth in the long term, in terms of their like social development or anything. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Me talking stuff, but I'm in my early 20s. Yeah, Vanilla. You're like cosplaying along with all of us boomers. I like to kind of go between saying I'm a boomer and a millennial. Anytime I talk about old shit, it's just boomer shit. Wake up! Okay. Yeah, so while I wait for Armored Core 6, I have Gundam Battle Operation 2 on my PlayStation. And in early 2023 for PC. Okay. Actually, I want to mention this. Hey, it's Mando. How's it going, Mando? I might retire from Gundam Evolution. I started like last week, and I put in approximately 10 hours or so. I might retire from this game. I think it's decent. But speedrun retirement. Listen. People just keep on quitting the game. Like, it's stupid. I don't understand. People just keep on exiting the game, and it's imbalanced now. You know, it's suddenly 4 versus 5 or something. It just keeps on happening. So I'm like, man, this is stupid. I'm done. I'm retired. I'm retiring. I'm officially announcing my retirement. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. But yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying as hell. So we'll see. I mean, I still might play here and there, but it's just getting to be a bit much. TBH. Okay, we are in the sticky tack zone, which I don't love. It's too much sticky tack. You guys might know that I actually hate sticky tack, but I keep on using it because I'm broken like that. And we just gotta get this sticky tack out of these little bitties. Yaza, I retired from G-Evo after 1 hour of playing too fast and not used to first-person shooters. See, those things I feel like I could handle. It's really a matter of the frequency of games I can get in, and it's so hard to get into a ranked battle. And then on top of that, we have the issue of people dropping games. So I mean, like, man, it's just annoying, right? Just annoying. Maybe I'll join you, Yowza, and play some Gundam Battle Operation. Maybe that'll be the wave. Out of these biddies. Did I say it again? Did I say it again? I didn't even realize. It just flows out so naturally. For all you streamer guys and gals out there, do you ever find yourself like catching yourself like, ooh, I better watch out what I say? I feel like I've been pretty good about that. Just because, like, you know, some of these words that are highly questionable, it's not like it's my part of my regular daily vocabulary. Do you know what I'm saying? Purple haven't played since the stream with the sisters. The sisters. The one where Peanut kept breaking the game. So Smiley, what is sticky tack used for? I mostly use it to attach parts to a stick where it might not normally be able to attach. That's kind of how I mostly use it, but I really hate using this shit. You can kind of use it for a lot of different reasons and ways. Here's another example. So I sprayed all these parts black. All these little bitties. Sprayed them black. And it would be far too wasteful to kind of like use one of these little crocodile things for every single little piece, right? So instead I just attached it to this long flat piece of runner and used some sticky tack. Right? And then when you use your spray paint to spray prime them, you just shoot them all in a line. You just go like that. Because think about how much spray paint I'd be wasting if each of these little things were each on a little skewer. I remember that the Gunpla sisters, Smiling Peanut, used to call them skewers. The crocodile things, yeah. Grabby stabbies. Yeah, just imagine if I sprayed this single one every time, like, and then I got my next one. You'd actually be wasting a lot of spray paint, right? So if I do them all in like a line like this, and I hit them with a single pass of the spray paint, we're actually not wasting as much spray paint, in a sense. Crocodile things. Gunpla Sister Epo saying biddies is my favorite thing ever. Vanilla, in which shape do you eat your sticky tack? Small balls or sticks? I tend to, I think they're a little more digestible in ball form, Vanilla. Just to, you know, that's my own personal preference. You know, To each their own. Wow. Gunpla. Bougie Ipo, we don't even have spray paint yet. Yeah, I think actually it's a useful tool to have, because I know that presently, Smiley, you're kind of like on primer duty, and you kind of hand prime all the little biddies. That's just for you. All the little biddies, and then you pass them off to Peanut, and then she paints them. But you can save yourself a lot of time, and the results are more consistent, and overall just a little better if you use spray paint. And then you can level up from that, and then get yourself an airbrush. I don't have an airbrush, so yeah, it just keeps on going. That's the thing about this hobby. I think everyone here can attest to that. It just keeps going. You just keep on evolving and getting new tools and trying out new things. I mean, look at me. I'm painting with wax now. This is where I'm at in my hobby journey. I'm painting with wax and alcohol. Purple's Evo's secretly the richest sloth on Twitch. Man, that would be interesting to find out. If we can ask Jeff Bezos for that data on sloth-based streamers. Let's get some more of this. Purple, I built an EG while respawning. I was so bad at it. That's amazing. Yeah, as people are rage quitting, you haven't seen how GBO2 is. People will get mad and slap you with a beam saber out of frustration. Spam chat and rage quit. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna play no Gundam games. Maybe I'll refrain from all Gundam games, because I want to have a good time. I'm looking to have a good time while I play video games, guys. I know that's a very out there kind of thought. It's very outsider thinking. I'm looking to have a good time, and it seems like I might not be able to have a good time playing these Gundam games. The pop off for work. No problem, Smiley. Smiley, do you have to go outside in the Canadian winter to spray paint? Yeah, I mean, no, I'm done. I'm done going outside for spraying for the foreseeable future, and I will be hand priming, just like you, until the weather gives me a chance. Bacon, the Gunpla Hill is taller than Everest. Man, the Gunpla Hill. The Gunpla Hill. But yeah, the last time I went outside, it was already like kind of getting way too cold. I was like, get me out of here. This sucks. Alright, I think it's time. I think we might be able to, okay, actually no. I was gonna say it's time to attach the other little biddies. Bacon, although Ray Studio probably reaches the peak. Yes, Ray Studio, the god. How cool would it be to like go to Ray Studio and just see what it's like, how they work? That would be kind of fun. Yeah, so it's okay. I play GBO2 with friends, and it makes the experience 10 times better. Well, see, that's the problem, Yowza. You have friends. You're saying you gotta have friends. I mean, what am I to do? What am I to do? Left high and dry here. I'm looking for some more sticky tack. My most hated substance. I have friends? Friends? I have friends? Tell me more of this concept called friendship. What is this friendship you speak of? Yeah, so there was a time where me and a bunch of friends trolled in a match where we were all act guys. He does Winnie the Pooh. Where's my honey? Where's my honey? Where's my... Oh, bother. That's hilarious. That's actually legitimately pretty funny. Yowza. You got us? Oh my god, it's a Christmas miracle, guys. Friends? More video games? I mean, yeah. Bacon, I sometimes wonder what I do with my free time if I never... That's true, guys. Like, if you guys don't know, Bacon here is a man of many hobbies. His hobby is collecting hobbies, and I think it would just be too much power. We'd just be giving him far too much power if he had if he was left to his own devices without this hobby. We need to contain him, contain the threat. Otherwise, there'd be just too much waifu stuff. He would just have far too much money to then spend on waifus. Need to curb some of that spending. Okay, guys, so I painted all this detail here. See that? All this detail there, and then look at this. Gonna just go boop. Can't even see it anymore. And then all of this detail. We're gonna do this, and then boop. Can't even see it anymore. Can't even see it anymore. Spend more time watching VTubers? Yeah, it's the time and the money. Shows your level of commitment. Show us your level of commitment. Where's the other tubey thing? Oh, here it is. Bacon, I guess I'm glad I got into this hobby. Gosh, I'm glad you got into it, Bacon, and then I followed suit, and then a bunch of us did as well. I'm glad I'm streaming it. Yeah, for sure. Where would I be? Where would I be? Yeah, so can I participate with my multi-box Haro? You definitely can. I would really love for you to participate, Yowza. And Haro is super cool too. Any kind of spherical model kit is gravy. So yes, I would love it. We've got quite a few people in on this community build, which is really fun. Mando, Ball won't get until Monday, so he'll be hard-pressed to do his idea in time. More balls for the ball god. Balls for the ball god. I think we might have to come up with a ball god. It's the fourth chaos power. No, wait, there's 5 chaos powers. And the fourth is Baal, B-A-A-L. The ball god. You've got Nurgle for pestilence and plagues. And then you've got Khorne for battle and blood. Got Tzeentch, keeper of secrets. And then you've got Slaanesh, the perverted god. Any balls are welcome. Yeah, for sure. Oh! The whole thing came out. The whole... I believe Eddie is making a Haro too, if I'm not mistaken. I think we got a couple people making Haros. How's your ball going, by the way, Bacon? Have you started? Vanilla, you like this song. Let's see. I think it is Super Mario 64. Blue Superstructure from OC Remix. It's a remix, by the way. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know, shoot, it kind of reminds me of something else, but I can't actually say what. I'm drawing a blank here. Yeah, it's good though. I want to say like it has like a sim something. Halfway done priming the ball. Nice. Ooh, this is a loose fitting little bitty here. This green part. I said it again. Now I'm conscious of what I'm saying. Apparently I say little bitties a lot. About to try Gaia Notes Metallic Primer. Hell yeah. Let us know how that goes. Gaia Notes. Has a bit of a Zelda vibe to me. Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I need to listen to more Zelda music, TBH. Gotta get more Zelda in my diet. More Zelda. Alright. Let's put some black ink into the crevices and the cracks of this. See how that works. This is the last build. This is the last build of 2022. Took me a hot minute to think of what year it is. So yeah, we're gonna try and do a good job on this. Let's kind of wipe off some of this. Yeah. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Okay. Are we gonna put this on now? Are we gonna put this on now? Oh. Oh. Now how tightly does this fit? Oh, there we go. Ooh, holy crap, that looks really, really neat. And we have a bit of a... It's not fitting super, super snug, but we'll get that sorted out. That's just a general idea of it. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I can't believe... Oh, I know why it doesn't fit nicely. Because I have... I masked off these areas. I can't believe Night Trap... he put in lights in his ball. He's got... he lit up his ball. I was like, well... What the hell am I doing now? I like that everyone's really doing something kind of fun. Just have fun with it, guys. Just, you know, get out of it whatever you want to get out of it, and it's just fun. I feel like you can express yourself with the ball. Ball expression. Radioactive ball. Yeah. And I'm pretty excited about my idea to paint the exterior of this thing. I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah, if for those that don't know, I'm planning on painting it like a Wes Anderson movie. Specifically, the submarine at the end of that you see in The Life Aquatic. That's the plan. It's basically a yellow ball. Says the man painting with wax. Yeah, I mean it's just something that I had. Just wanted to experiment with my ball. Holy shit! That's looking kind of cool, guys. Let's take this thing off. Wax. Wax, wax, wax. Yeah, it's an interesting product. I don't want to fully recommend it just yet because I need to kind of test it out a bit more and see how it reacts to getting a top coat on it. But oh, this is looking exciting, guys. Yeah, let's put this in here. Get in there. Ho 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 ho. Oh ho ho ho. There we go, guys. So this is going to be colored something else. There's the interior. I love the depth of detail. Like, it really feels like some kind of technical thing. I don't know what exactly, but it just seems like a... It just seems like something that could be real. Very, very neat. You know, I did want to have like a distinction. Whoa! Holy shit. The thingy just fell out. I did want to have a distinction between the interior details and then this like this outer frame that goes around it. I wanted to have the interior part be like a very dark silver and then this to be a very shiny silver. I think that if you look at it in person, you can kind of see that a bit more, but here on camera, it's maybe excuse me, not as noticeable. But yeah, there we are, guys. That's the ball progress thus far.